Jean. It seems as though you are saying that we only need to know that consciousness is universal to be set free and be happy. Other teachers say we need to first observe ourselves in great detail to understand our machines, and in the non-judgmental observation, we will be inclined to abandon destructive behaviors and become free of their ramifications. They seem to stress the importance of understanding the mind-body machine and of all of its machinations. What do you think we can skip the self-observation step if you do think that? You see, this school, according to which we have to understand our machines, reminds me of this book I once found in one of these book shops in an airport. The title said, something like, everything men can know about women. And the book was just full of empty pages. So, let's assume then I go to a psychologist and I have a problem in my relationship with women. And this psychologist tells me, well, you know, in order to resolve your problems with women, you need first to observe them in great detail, to understand their machines. And in the non-judgmental observation, you will be inclined to abandon destructive behaviors. No, they will be inclined to abandon their destructive behaviors, and then they will become free of their ramifications. So good luck with that, given the premise about the big white book, right? Good luck with now, if you cannot understand women, I mean, can you understand your mind? You know, your mind is a woman. I have news for you. Even to a woman, the mind of a woman is a woman. You see, so it's not a male and female thing. Isn't it? You never know your mind. So if you have to wait up until you know your mind to be happy, good luck with that. You know, it will take lifetimes, and after lifetimes, you still have some reaction in you coming out of nowhere, and you say, where did that come from? You see what? Because these assumptions that we can understand the mind, ouch. I'm always surprised what comes up. You know, it's not, I cannot predict it. So, whereas know that consciousness is universal and live happily thereafter. Ignore your mind. Be surprised. Oh dear, my mind came up with that. Oh, 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 oh. But be not your mind. That's the point. If you're your mind, you're cooked. Now, the moment you're not your mind, you are in a different position. You are this observer of your mind, but it is not an observer who is trying to understand. It is not an observer who has to write a scientific paper entitled, with a title, "The Mind and its Ramification and the Machine and whatever." No. It is an observer who is benevolent and indifferent, couldn't care less about the mind, but allows for the mind to kind of play its game, but without having any agenda about the mind. Because it knows its freedom from the mind. The freedom from the mind is not based upon the understanding of the mind. The freedom from the mind is based upon the understanding of the knower of the mind.